All right, hey everybody, I hope your day is going well. It is Friday. You have finally made it to the end of the work week. And it's looking like we actually have a pretty good weekend ahead of us. We do have a few chances for rain here and there. We're going to be talking all about that. I see a lot of people wondering, is it going to rain? We're going to talk all about that for today and also for this weekend. So first of all, let's talk a little bit about the allergy report. You know, mold is coming in at light today. Pigweed is light, and so is grass. I think the mold's gotten to me a little bit myself. You know, sometimes it gets you just a little bit, even when it's on the lighter side. Northwest San Antonio showing a good amount of cloud cover, but check out behind that cloud cover, a good amount of blue sky. We're going to see that break through a little bit more as we head into this afternoon, but we are still going to have a few showers. Calaveras Lake showing a little bit of blue sky as well. So where's the rain this morning? Well, it's been mainly east of I-35 and even east of I-37. This shower activity is going to continue to move from southeast to northwest, similar in the motion that is currently traveling. That's going to continue here as we head even into this afternoon. So if you haven't seen any rain yet, don't be surprised if you see a brief shower or two. I just had a few sprinkles of raindrops on my windshield as I was coming into work this morning about 9:30 up and towards the medical center. So not a ton of rain out there, and we're not expecting a lot of heavy rainfall, just a few brief showers possible here and there for today. So future clouds and radar, let's take it through the weekend. We're about to take that 48-hour look, taking us all the way even into Father's Day. For 2 p.m. today, notice the shower activity still east of I-35. Not saying that you don't have a chance for rain if you're west of I-35. You're still going to have a chance for a few brief showers. It's just a majority of the rain will be east of the I-35 for today. By 4 p.m., still seeing some showers. Notice the temperatures rising into the lower 90s. Some spots, though, only mid to upper 80s thanks to that rain cooled air. By 7:30 p.m., maybe a few showers closer towards Pearsall and down towards Cotulla and Hondo. But still, just kind of lingering on into the evening hours. Once we head into the latter part of tonight, I think our rain chances will go down. But once we get into Saturday at 6 a.m., a spotty shower or two. And here's the great news. We only have about a 10% chance for rain on Saturday, and even better, only about a 10% chance for rain for Father's Day. I know that's what a lot of people want to hear, and I'm happy that I can deliver some good news for a drier Father's Day weekend. So by 5 p.m., you see maybe a spotty shower or two. You're not guaranteed not to see rain. Remember, still a 10% chance for rain. It's got to be hot. Temperatures in the lower to mid-90s in many spots. And it's going to be very humid. We're talking dew points way up in the 70s. So feeling tropical outside, really sticky air. Just get ready. It's going to be humid out there as we head throughout today. So Dolores says we need a shower or two. And hopefully we can get a little bit more rain, Dolores. We're trying our best. We're going to get as much as we can because still we do have a drought for some areas. So we move into Saturday night and Sunday morning. Notice a few spotty showers still possible in Sunday morning. And we'll see a little bit of cloud cover even stretching into 10:30 on Sunday. But as we head into the afternoon hours, this is as far out as future clouds and radar will take us for this one particular model. As we head into Sunday afternoon, this cloud cover is going to break up. We'll have a spotty shower or two, but I think it's going to be nice there for Father's Day. And Ron says first day of summer is on Saturday. Ron, that is correct. Tomorrow's the first day of summer, and it looks like it's going to come in a very typical fashion with hot conditions and also a very slim chance for maybe a brief shower or two. So over the next 7 days, how much rain could we see? Now here's the thing. You see a lot is expected here, anywhere from 1/2 inch, maybe even up to 2 inches in some areas. You see closer to the coast, maybe 3 inches. A majority of this rainfall is going to be occurring next week, towards the end of the week. We're talking anywhere from Wednesday through Friday of next week. So over the next couple of days, that's not when we're expecting a majority of this rain. It's going to be the end of next week, and you'll see that in the 7-day forecast. So I see a question, how about thunderstorms? The answer is, you know, we could see a thunderstorm or two. As far as severe storms, we're not expecting that. So that's the good news. But don't be surprised if you hear a rumble of thunder or two as we make our way throughout today. So I want to bump things forward a little bit. I want to talk about something that's going on off the coast of Africa. Right now we're looking at visible satellite, and you're going to notice this kind of light shaded area stretching through here. A lot of this is just clouds, but this light shaded area is actually Saharan dust. And this Saharan dust is going to blow all the way across the Atlantic, and it's going to impact us here in South Texas. Now, notice the timeline. Watch it go through. By Tuesday at 5:30 a.m., this dust has only made it to the Caribbean. It has not yet made it to South Texas. But we could get the first wave of it in by Thursday, and then stretching into the end of next week and into the weekend. Now, what will this dust do? The answer is it inhibits tropical development, so that's good. We're not expecting any tropical development in the Atlantic over the next 7 days, and that's because of this Saharan dust. It causes subsiding air, and it's a drier air mass. It can lead to more vibrant sunsets and sunrises too, so that's going to be beautiful as we head into the end of next week. Something, though, that's not as good about this Saharan dust is it can cause breathing problems for those who may have pre-existing conditions, those who may have asthma, maybe COPD. Those types of things, this dust can cause increased breathing issues. So if you do have any of those, just be ready for the end of next week as this dust moves in. Your 7-day forecast shows that higher chance for rain. Remember, I told you the rain chances will go up Wednesday, Thursday. That's the good news for the end of next week. So if the Saharan dust bothers you, at least we'll have some rain to knock some of the dust out of the air. Monday and Tuesday will be dry. You notice Saturday, the first day of summer, as we mentioned just a moment ago. Sunday, we have Father's Day. And for today, you see the higher chance for rain, but don't worry, for the holiday weekend, we do have drier conditions expected. And remember, I said drier, just a 10% chance for rain, but remember, 10% is not zero. So don't be surprised if you do see a brief shower. So as far as the drought's concerned, we talked about how some areas could see up to 3 inches closer to the coast, like down towards Victoria. That is great news for them because they're still sitting at abnormally dry conditions to a moderate drought. Unfortunately, we're not going to get as much rain over for our friends in Maverick County and then stretching even all the way over towards Carrizo Springs because they still have moderate to severe drought. That's where the worst drought is left in our region. Hopefully we can get them a little bit more rain so we can see these drought conditions go away completely. As far as San Antonio is concerned, we could use a little bit of rainfall ourselves. Now, we did pick up a little bit of rain because we were just at under 1/10 of an inch when I was looking at this earlier yesterday. So out at the airport, they picked up a little shower, and they've caught up a bit, but you see we're well behind the June average for this time of the month. Remember, that June average will grow as we get closer to the end of the month, but it's looking like we will finish up the month of June behind average unless we see a ton of rain at the end of next week, which hopefully we don't get it all at once. It's not good to get all the rain at once because that can lead to flooding issues. You don't want to flood, but hopefully we can at least get enough rain to catch up and maybe get ahead of that June average, finish above average for the month. We are behind for the year as well by about a full inch, so we could use a little bit of rain. Of course, we're not too far behind, even though we're way far behind on June because we had a ton of rain at the end of May. All that rain really helped us catch up as we moved into the beginning of June. So, the Lone Star 3-day forecast. If you're going to be traveling this weekend, maybe you got to go see Dad and he lives in another part of the state. Let's take a look at the forecast. For today, a lot of rain chances for Austin, Amarillo, stretching into Lubbock. Corpus, though, doesn't look like the rain chances will be as high. I think that they'll have some rain chances early on today, but this afternoon the rain chances may be further inland after the sea breeze kind of pushes in a little bit. Dallas-Fort Worth will be dry. El Paso is expected to be dry. You see the temperatures in the 80s to 90s. For Saturday and Sunday, you see a lot of rain chances on there too. So notice it may be drier for us, but not as dry for some other spots in the Lone Star State. So be ready for that if you're going to be traveling. Maybe Dad likes to go for hikes, and maybe you want to do that for the first official day of summer tomorrow. Here's a look at the Texas State Park forecast here for South Texas State Parks for Saturday. So you notice that we're going to start off the day with 70s, maybe a brief shower out towards Lost Maples State Natural Area. We move into the afternoon, a brief shower possible here and there. Remember, really isolated showers because it's only a 10% chance for rain. The afternoon looking fairly dry, and you see a little bit more sunshine expected for the afternoon on Saturday. Remember, this is the forecast for Saturday at Texas State Parks, and looking like a great day to spend some time at one of our beautiful state parks. So here's a look at the 8 to 14 day forecast. You know, I love looking past the 7-day, getting an idea what the forecast could be from day 8 through day 14. It looks like we could have slightly above average rainfall, which is good because we need it. Again, we're behind for the month of June in San Antonio, and we still have drought across parts of South Texas. We could use a little bit more rain, and then it's going to be slightly above average temperatures, which would be about mid-90s. You saw that in the 7-day forecast. We've actually tucked away some Almanac information in the top of our 7-day forecast now. You'll notice it in the top right corner of the screen there. 73 degrees is our average low for today. 93 is the average high. So if we're slightly above average, there will be mid to upper 90s, which would be a little bit above normal. So guys, again, I'm going to leave you with the 7-day forecast here. I hope you have a wonderful day. At 1 p.m., we've got cloudy with a chance of learning. Be sure to tune in. Always a fun time. I'm going to be running cloudy with a chance of learning for today for Fun Time Friday, and it's actually looking like we're going to have the zoo on as a guest today. So we've got to test out a few things here behind the scenes with the system, but it looks like we'll have them on for today. It's going to be a lot of fun. Maybe seeing some of the animals out there at the zoo for our Cloudy with a Chance of Learning segment today. And we're going to try to do more of those in the future where we kind of get in contact with more of the museums and zoos across the area. While we're trying to practice the social distance, technology can really help us reach out and still get to experience these things from afar. So be sure to tune into that. At noon, I'm going to be filling in for meteorologist Andrew Wilson. She took her weekend a little bit early on today. So remember, it is Father's Day weekend. A lot of people are going to be traveling. I know that some people here around the building themselves will be traveling to visit their father. So take it easy on those roadways. We're going to have a complete update to the forecast again on Ken's 5 at noon. Be sure to tune in and the latest update to your news. So guys, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your Friday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. Of course, I'm going to be on tomorrow and Sunday as well, but in case you miss our weather updates that we do in the morning on Facebook, YouTube, and on the app, in case you miss them Saturday and Sunday, happy Father's Day. I hope you have a wonderful and safe weekend. Guys, don't forget to practice that social distancing. I know we all want to get together. There have been some higher coronavirus numbers here these last few days. We want to make sure we're staying safe too. So don't forget the masks, don't forget the social distancing, and have a wonderful weekend here across South Texas. I'll have your update at noon, and don't forget, Cloudy with a Chance of Learning at 1.